Here's an interesting question for you. How would you turn a town or a village into a film set? Tricky one, isn't it? Suppose, on top of that, you have to make your village look like it did in the 1960s. That's the problem that the crew of Heartbeat face every single day. What I want to know is, how on earth do they do that? Of course, it does help if you have a few original fixtures and fittings lying around. A steam railway like this, for example, or buildings that have been preserved from modern touches like double glazing or satellite dishes. Behind me is the little village of Goathland on the North York moors. For 9 months of every year, it's taken over by a top team of actors, directors, script writers, cameramen, sound recorders, makeup artists, and I'd just like to apologise to anyone if I've left them out. Just think about all the work they have to do in Goathland. First of all, they've got to cover up all the signposts. Not only are they adding fictional details, they've also got to give them that essential 60s touch. Then they've got to cover up the double yellow lines in the road. Quick as a flash, they unroll yards of plastic matting. Problem with your modern-day shop front? No worries, the crew spend 3 hours removing 1990s products and carefully dressing the windows with authentic 60s props. For over 7 years, they've transformed Goathland into the fictional village of Aidensfield. Heartbeat, a slice of 60s life, and the village is truly full of very quirky characters. Claude Greengrass, for example. Where would he be without his cosy cottage? What you don't know is that the film crew used 2 different buildings to represent Greengrass's cottage. A small holding up on the moors is the front, and this farmhouse in a valley on the outskirts of Goathland is where they film the back, and everything in Greengrass's barn.
You can turn up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden you'll find rabbits, pigs, dogs, other actors, toilets, tea and coffee, sandwiches, hot soup, and all the lighting, all the sound, all the vehicles, and how they all arrive is just, I still am aghast at how it all happens, and I think it's so wonderful.
Stand by. Action!
We dropped in to see Greengrass in action with 2 crooks and a fireplace, but we're not allowed to give away too much about that story.
Yeah, fine, thanks.
When it comes to interior shots, the Heartbeat crew used to film everything in the real buildings at Goathland. Not anymore. All the Heartbeat interiors are filmed in a converted mill on the outskirts of Leeds. The post office, the police station, the police cells and the Aidensfield Arms. They're all here, and they are exact reproductions of the real interiors that you'd find in Goathland. For example, I'm standing outside the Aidensfield Arms here, which is actually the Goathland Hotel. And here I am inside the pub, yet it's 70 miles away from the Goathland Hotel. This is a set in Leeds. Spooky, eh? Well, these are the police cells. Look at this. Wonderful tiling. Don't think so. This is double-sided sticky tape and plywood. One of the secrets of backstage at Heartbeat.
Oh, yes. Now, inside.
You're positive you're only keeping me here till you check that what I've told you is the truth? Hey, you don't have to lock it, though, do you? I mean, I'm not going to run off.
Look at that. I want to get my TV licence for 60s prices. £11, no shilling, no pence.
How do you do?
There's so much work going on behind the scenes to create that authentic period look. You might think the atmosphere on set might be a bit tense. It doesn't seem to be. In fact, everyone seems to be having a fabulous time.
No, the crew are all mad. The last evening we had a tribute to Frank Sinatra evening, and we just passed the hat round, you see, and if it landed on anybody, you'd start singing, "You make me feel so young."
Karaoke nights, go bowling, temping bowling. We have a lovely time.
It's a great crack, really, and I think hopefully that shows in the show itself. The atmosphere, it's I think subliminally it comes through, and we just all have a great time.
Tomorrow we'll be exploring more of the secret life of Heartbeat, looking at the work of the stunt team who create all those famous car chases and explosions, and finding out why the show is so popular with the fans from all over the world. Until then, bye-bye.